Hi friends, welcome back or to the channel. My name is Jesse. This is Cadillac Rod and Customs. I really should get better about turning my light on for these things because I point and it's not even lit up. Anyway, we're at the end of March, which basically means Easter's right around the corner. It's like next weekend, I think. So car show season's coming. I don't know how many shows I'm going to do this summer, but I do want to get the shop truck out and clean it up a little bit, put the 22s back on it, start distressing the lettering. Just, you know, it's time to put a little bit of work onto that thing. And I got more period correct caps for the wheels. I like the square body caps. They look great. I did a pretty cool paint job on them and stuff, but they're square body caps, you know what I mean? I've got a set of, I think they're 64, 65, which, you know, the truck's a 61, but the front clip's a 65, so it's whatever. I can't find 61 hubcaps. They're very elusive. And when you find them, they're pretty expensive. And I don't want to pay that kind of money for a set of hubcaps. But like I said, I did find a set of 65. I believe they're 65 caps. So let's have a look and I'll explain to you what we got to do. In the world of dog dish caps, these are pretty much the ones that everybody looks for, but they look for half-ton dog dish caps. And I never realized why until I bought these. Because in the listing, it was not specific on what vehicle these things came out of. But these are 3/4 ton caps, and it's not a huge difference, but there's a big enough difference that we're gonna have to take a cutoff wheel or a body saw or something and make some modifications to these caps. So also, if you notice, these three are the same. This one's a little different. These ones are flat edged. This one has a raised lip. It's 1 year difference. And honestly, I didn't notice it when I first bought them. The guy that sold them to me didn't notice it. He had pictures of all this stuff. He didn't notice. I didn't notice. I don't care. I'm going to put that on the right rear and it's going to be fine. But these, I don't know who clear coated these, because they did a terrible job. These things are rougher than a stucco bathtub, but that's where I come into place. Because if you've been subscribed for a while, you've watched me restore a few set of these caps. Not these specific, but hubcaps. It's easy to do, you know, and I'm gonna paint these anyway, because the truck is a hammered pile of shit. So I got pretty wheels, I wanna have pretty hubcaps. I gotta have something that's nice, you know what I mean? So, what we're going to do is these 3/4 tons. Where are we at? There we go. Have this raised lip right here because the 3/4 ton trucks, the clip style is a little bit different. So what I have to do is this line right here, basically just have to take a grinder or a body saw or something and cut all around this line and just pull this lip off. And then it should fit stock wheels with the little nubs on them, or my simple clips. So one done. like I said, you're going to take this lip off. And if you can see, in a lot of places I didn't go clear up to the ring. I left a little bit of meat on there. That is so I'm going to change that to a flap wheel and come in here and just clean this edge up a little bit. And okay, well, one down. It's hard to show on camera, but that's actually a pretty decent little lip. And I asked Travis with Simple C10, and he says this will work just fine. It should hold on to the clips just fine, you know. If you do run Simple Clips and you want to do this, he did recommend opening up the clip just a hair, but these should still lock on just fine. So now I have to cut 3 more and start stripping all this paint off because it's ugly and I don't like it. Now all 4 of these are done, and this is what I use. It doesn't work flawlessly, but it works pretty good. So you just, you know, don't shake it as much as you do spray paint, but shake the shit out of it. Well, now you're just embarrassing me in front of my company. Don't spray it in the wind like I am. Pretty dumb. You can see, like right here, it's really starting to work fast. And then just let it sit for, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. Make sure you have something over your mittens. Also, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area because this shit stinks. Also, sometimes when you're using this stuff, you're gonna get some spots like here where the stripper didn't touch. So when I get this first coat scraped, I'm just gonna spray it again real quick, and then that'll pretty much be it. Places like in here on the center, you just wipe it off. Holy shit. You just wipe it right off. See? Well, 2 rounds of the paint stripper and a little squirt of some brake parts cleaner. Look at this. Dude, the white on these things is still glossy. I know you can't tell because there's no sunlight, but just take my word. The original white paint on these caps is still glossy as hell. I get, like, you know, spraying them a different color to try to sell them, or you know, prettying them up to try to sell them, but shit, I would have bought them way faster if they looked like this than when they look like that. All 4 have now been paint stripped. Well, this shitty paint that they had on there is now all off. Well, it's mostly off. Don't worry about it. There's some dents in this guy. Let's see. There you go. You can kind of see some of them. That's a hooner. That's it. The rest of these spokes are in good shape. This one has no damage at all. This one feels like it might have a little bit of a dent right here. And then this has a dent in it right here. Now, I don't think it's going to focus. Anyway, same as always, every time I get a new set of caps, I'm going to pound some dents out, smooth the lines up a little bit, feather out all the rock chips, the usual. I'm trying to get as much of it done as I can because we have bad weather coming. It's supposed to snow today, so I'm trying to get all this shit done. They are primed. All 4 are sanded and primed. I've got 1 dent right there, 1 there. These were hard to see when they were white. I've got 1 there, and that little guy right there. Damn finger. Right there. And then that's it. But the purpose of this video was to show you how to cut that ring off and make them fit standard wheel or the simple clip setup for your transports, whatever. So if you're still here, I appreciate you. Thank you for spending a little bit of time with me today, whatever day you're watching. If you're not already, subscribe to the channel, like the video, do the thing and the bell and all the YouTube stuff. So remember, guys, your dreams aren't going to work unless you do. So buy something that's not supposed to fit and make it fit.